Hey, Brett here. So tonight I'm going to continue my tour through the posterior chain, and then I'm going to go back to some of the ankle stuff I did last night. Actually, I should say calf stuff. So tonight it's going to start with ragdoll. So I'm going to start up here, and ragdoll is a great stretch for both your hamstrings, sometimes your calves, like this, the whole back here. Then also you can get a nice stretch in your spine. So feet hip width apart. I'm going to bend my knees a whole bunch, and then I'm going to put my chest on my knees. And this might be where you're at. You might use a bench. Then I'm going to slowly over time straighten my legs a little bit out, interlace my arms, and work my way and hold this. So that's a nice, really nice pose. So you can get a good stretch here. You might actually use a wall on this one. So maybe about a foot away from the wall, a foot, one of your feet away from the wall, start there. And then as the stretch goes on, maybe you get a little closer. And so the wall sort of helps you a little bit. So that's a good one. That's a really good stretch. You can get nice elongation of your spine as well. After that, I'm going to work my way down to the floor. And we can go either pins and needles or pigeons. I haven't figured out the order on this one yet. So I'm going to go with pins and needles. So pins and needles is going to do two different things. And I don't know which is the pins part and which is the needles, but they both hurt. So I'm going to use prayer hands behind my back. That'll get my shoulders engaged. And then I'm going to have my toes curled under, and I'm going to really stretch my feet. Now, I did this a couple nights ago because I've been having trouble with the arches of my feet. So I'm going to turn back to show you what I'm going to do on this one. So I'm going to turn my toes under. I'm going to sit back, and then I'm going to get my hands in prayer pose. Now, I'm not going to do this fully here, but you get the idea. I work my hands up a little bit higher, put them in prayer pose. Then I'm going to get into what am I? I'm not sure. I'm really liking pigeon these days. Pigeon. I'm going to put a leg in front. This is asymmetrical, so this is a right side and then a left side. And I'm going to hold that for all those poses for 5 minutes. And I'm not sure what the camera's doing. It's doing its own thing. But in any case, that's what I'm going to do tonight. And then after that, I'm going to go back through because I figured out a couple things I was doing wrong on the ankle poses. So when I get to that, I'll talk through them as well. But that's all going to be the same thing. See you in a bit. All right.